Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And today we are going to be clearing some stashes in the immediate area. We're not going to cross the river. We're just going to stay on this side before we progress to the main mission, an invisible threat. And that is to take the emitter to the chemical plant. What we did while you were gone was we cleared our inventory and our stash of some items to trade for coupons, and we were able to repair a majority of our equipment. As you can see, we now have the clusterfuck. We're using our Wanderer suit, as well as a newly acquired SPSA-14. We do have our Deadeye and our main artifacts. And we still came out with a healthy amount of coupons. And with that being said, let's continue in the zone. I do like the clusterfuck because it has this wonderful scope and is able to engage targets from very far away. What we weren't able to do, unfortunately, was upgrade our equipment with Lens, who is in very good health, by the way. Let's go ahead and reload our Oz. I know I'm not using the correct names, but these are just the names that I'm familiar with. And we have plenty of bandages, so we're not going to be shy in using them.
Come and get me! Ha! Shoot to kill!
Wonderful. The good sergeant. Thank you. We're gonna take all that. Another stash. Again, because sometimes we find blueprints in these stashes, and those are very helpful. And he had some 9x39 ammo, so I'm wondering what weapon he was using. Let's go ahead and save. And we do need to get up there, so we survived that somehow. Interesting. We're able to survive those anomalies now. I think that's thanks to our Wanderer suit. And we have some 5.56 AP rounds, which are fantastic because we need those right now. And then some 7.62 AP rounds as well, which I will always appreciate. Okay, that's where that was. Oh no. I was hoping we would be able to survive that jump. In death 125. Okay. I wonder if the loot's gonna be the same still. And it's not. We do have some 7.62 rounds, not AP, and now we get 45 ACP rounds in AP. What a shame. Okay, well, I have learned my lesson. I would have much rather have preferred the 5.56 rounds just because of the cluster that we have equipped. And it's probably going to be on one of these reservoirs. I do hear some dogs, and dogs usually mean danger. At least danger for us because they are one of our mortal enemies. And it seems to be on top of these two pipes. Let's see how we can best access that. I don't... Those are friendlies. Those are also friendlies, which are great. Because they're equipped with some pretty powerful weaponry. Okay. Wonderful. Let's... that's a shelter from emissions, which is good to know. Not that I'm expecting any to happen, but you never know. So we have to get up there. And how we can best do that? Let's see. I think we may have to just access it from these pipes. So let's go all the way out. And liberally save. But I guarantee you we will not be able to jump up on here. So potentially... Let's see. Have to get on this set of pipes by another means. Let's see if we can... Yeah. Okay, we can get up here. gonna save because I feel like I got up there by pure luck. Okay. Now we can access the stash. Some AP-545 ammo and some expanding dart rounds for our shotgun. Wonderful. Those expanding dart rounds are highly effective against mutants and exactly what we want for our spas. Okay. Let's see what else is next. We do have another one, the improvised hidey hole, which is under us. And
By the long faces. Let me cheer you guys up. Two stalkers are out fishing.
maybe it's down here. And it looks to be on the other side of this wall. We have a PDA. Bandit's notes about games of chance. At 11:22, it's done. We carved that cheat up just like we said we would. I'm just lucky this, and the zone's on my side that. Yeah, right. We've seen this kind before. Now the problem is I've got no clue where that punk stashed his winnings. No worries, I'll have the boys turn the place upside down. What do we have here? A bandit jacket as well, and a lot of ammo. I hope you're not pointing that weapon at me, sir. Oh, that stash is right in front of our face. I thought it was on the other side. Some expanding dart rounds and some 9x19 AP rounds. Wonderful. Let's see who exactly they're engaging. Let's see if we can lend a hand. Wonderful. This spas is fantastic. We're going to take all that. We're going to take all that. Let's reload this as well. And head to the next stash point. It's going to be right up here next to the poppy fields. An area that we're familiar with. And if we remember the poppy fields, we remember that they induce some sort of sleepiness or drowsiness upon us when we enter them. So we need to make sure that we have plenty of energy drinks on hand. And it looks to be down below about 60 meters. So we'll try and find... Actually, I think I may know where it's at. This one is in the poppy fields. Okay. Look at this. And just some basic supplies. Nothing too crazy. But let's get some guys' loot. And we'll travel down here. And I think we can avoid the effects of the poppies. Okay. A weird flower. That's interesting because I have not seen that yet. We have to go above us. Um, how do we get up there? Maybe we have to wait until... Oh, let's use one of these. Oh, no. I'm trying to get up on that and that. Use that. Come down here. It's right in there, but how do I get in there? Kind of running low on energy drinks as well. Oh no. I wonder if this weird flower can we equip it? Let's get out of here and see if this weird flower will make us immune to the effects of... And one of the legendary altered items often mentioned in hushed tones by stalkers around the campfire. If you sleep with this flower on your belt, its fragrance will mask your scent, though the effect diminishes over time. Where is our equipment? There it is. Let's just put that on really quick and make sure that... Okay. Mask our scent. I wonder what that means, mask our scent. Mask our scent to who? Okay. I need to jump. Oh my gosh. How come I can't... Okay, there we go. I don't see anything over there. Is it... hanging then? Oh, you know what? It may be... Yeah, okay. There it is. Okay. Let's get out of here. Wonderful. We got a silencer for the EDP M10 or the Cora 1911. We also have this cool bandit jacket that we found earlier. An inexpensive dark jacket worn by thugs everywhere. It won't actually protect you, but it makes you look dope as hell. While we like looking dope, I would much rather have the protection. Um, this weird flower, I think is actually really cool, but I'm really curious as to what the effect actually does. And so now that we have that all cleared out, let's head down south, cross the bridge, and continue with our mission. We have, what is this? I'm kind of curious as to what that is because last time we couldn't necessarily cross because there was like a broken down bridge, but we'll see if that's changed. Okay. It looks like there is a temporary bridge in place, which is wonderful. But let's keep on our guard. Sergeant Tobolev.
My orders are not to let anyone through.
I take it you killed those stalkers, huh? The ward would be proud to have a defender like you.
Don't push your luck, loner. Get out of here. I don't feel like wasting any more bullets today.
Then don't. What are you guarding here anyway? Dead bodies? Where's your squad? Did they leave you behind?
I'm holding this post alone. Man's gone silent. I've got orders to... Ah, fuck. Screw it. If you got any vodka, Stalker, hand it over.
Do we have vodka? I don't think we do. We have one.
So...
Here you go.
Thanks.
Let's start at the beginning. What went down here?
After the commotion over at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we got a call from Chornobyl. He dispatched my squad to the Duga, while I got orders to stay put and stop anyone from passing through. I was holding this position when I saw these loners coming at me screaming for help. I fired a warning shot, but they just kept running. I figured it was a ploy to seize the checkpoint, so I fired a burst at their legs, and they went down.
And then you finished them off.
No! Some other stalkers showed up after them. They started shooting and I took cover. They threw grenades at me and then I got knocked out. When I came to, the wounded stalkers were already dead. You're a loner too, right? What the hell's going on here?
Monolith is back. They're the ones who attacked you and finished off those stalkers.
Crap. Sounds like those guys got killed because of me. Thanks for filling me in, Stalker. Once I recover, I'll head back to my group.
Well, I think he did get them killed. Unfortunately. Who do we have? Senko Horseman. And we'll take everything that he has. Slavko Merchant as well. We're pretty good on coupons, so we're not going to take their weapons. Because I'd rather save space for supplies and more important things. We could check out what's in here. Nothing important. Okay. They had quite the little outpost set up here, that's for sure. Some waters. We're going to take those. Okay. Nothing else. We have about 400 meters to continue. But let's check out this little area. I think we're kind of forced to as well. Who do we have here? I think those are good guys.
Talk to our boss. Turning into a zombie is the worst. I'd rather die fast.
I don't blame you. A lot of supplies. What do we have here? Okay. Some beer and water. Nothing else of importance, it looks like. Some more ammo. Some 9x19 ammo. Lockers with a skeleton in it. Some buckshot. I wish we would find some slugs. I feel like slugs are a lot harder to come by than other weapon or other ammunition, which is a shame because they're so good. Let's check up here.
No loot, no profits. We're gonna starve here.
Okay. Nothing really of importance here, it looks like. So we'll keep going. Let me put on my other one. It's been a while since we've been artifact hunting. We do have a guide and a merchant here.
What you want? Well,
Okay, I don't want anything
ya.
from you.
Are you immortal or something, Skiff? The work took quite a hit at S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and here you are. Not a single scratch. By the way, got anything interesting from there? My gut's telling me that even bricks from S.T.A.L.K.E.R could be worth a small fortune now. Nah, don't give me that look. I know you're an honest stalker, man, or you wouldn't be here.
Well, you're not
Stuff
wrong.
I've got you won't find anywhere else.
Okay, let's see what he has. So he's got this cool scope, but we don't need it. We could use that for our newly acquired APS-B, but we're gonna sell this. I'm gonna keep the bandit jacket because it's unique. We don't necessarily need the tactical pistol silencer because we already have 2 of them. We can sell some of those beers. I'm gonna keep the weird flower. I'm gonna sell all of that ammo. I'm gonna sell all of this 45 ammo. I'm gonna sell all of the 9x19 and the 9x18. Only because we have plenty in our stash, and if they're AP rounds, I'll keep them. If not, I'll sell them. RPM 74. We don't have an RPM 74 yet, but I'd like to keep this ammo just in case we get our hands on it. And I think that will do it. But let's see what he has to sell. The regular stock. He does have some slugs, which I wouldn't mind getting my hands on. So I think we'll take 7,000. That is a lot. You know what? We'll cancel that, and I think we'll stick with what we have. We're pretty good on other ammo, so I think we'll be all right. I could sell this AP ammo, but I'd rather hold on to it. Let's see. Let's organize. Already organized. 0.7. Okay. I think we're good.
Did you hear that Monolith attacked the western checkpoint? Whew. Those crafty bastards tried to pose as stalkers, but you ain't fooling the war like that. Took them all out.
Okay.
Stop by any time.
Everybody
Coastal.
asks me where the Klondike of artifacts is. They all want a glimpse of it. I used to take them to S.T.A.L.K.E.R for an answer. Look, I'd say. There it is, the real deal. Everything else is just tall tales. It's too bad the Institute itself is now just another tall tale.
He is a
The routes
guide.
through the zone have gotten longer. Another mile here, 5 extra miles there. You end up packing more ammo. The Monolithians are no mutants. A single shot ain't gonna skip.
Okay.
May enemies
We don't need a
never
guide
cross
because
your
we're
path.
pretty okay by ourselves. But good to know that they're here. I don't see a way in. Let's just check our map. But we are on.
It's not that far. I'll be back in an hour. Leaving the chemical plant is prohibited. Korshinov's orders. Sorry, no funerals. Yes, sir.
Lieutenant Mateus.
Halt, Stalker. This area is off limits.
Why can't I enter the chemical plant?
Restricted area. The chemical plant is the ward's base. Stalkers aren't allowed in.
All right, I'm leaving.
I'm glad we understand. Hey, Stalker. If you're looking for work, come on over. I've got a job for you.
Interesting. Well, look at this guy. Wow.
Oh, it's you.
You said you had a job for me.
That's right, I do. There's a particular artifact I need recovered. I'll tell you where to find it. But we need to act fast. It's a matter of life and death. I'll make it worth your while. Will you do it?
Why is the job so urgent?
There could be other people looking for it.
What's so special about this artifact?
It's special to me, that's it. No trader will pay you more for it than me. The guys you deal with, it's just another artifact.
All right, I'll get your artifact.
Thanks, Lona. It's at the chemical tanks.
I wonder why he needs it so bad. And so I'm curious as to exactly what this artifact is. Because it sounded like Lieutenant Mateus was about to leave by himself and abandon his post. So I don't know if he can necessarily be trusted. Okay, and so we got some dogs. Pseudo dog. I do not like pseudo dogs. But good thing we were able to take that one down pretty quickly. And we have an army medkit. Wonderful. Let's reload our spas. Aha. And this now makes sense. Okay. There is an artifact around, most certainly. Let's put on this one. There's an artifact over there, but there's also one over here. Okay, so we got a crust artifact. Let's see what that one is. Common artifact found in acid anomalies. Despite its unsightly appearance, the crust is utilized in wastewater treatment owing to its ability to decompose a wide range of organic pollutants. It does give us increased durability and increased chemical protection. All are weak though. So not something I'm willing to swap out our other equipment for. And it's up there. Let's go down here. couple of snorks. Nothing that we can't handle, though. We'll reload our spas. Okay. Wonderful. The good lieutenant.
How many of these things are?
Fall back. I'll cover you from above.
Roger that. Moving out. We made it. Get out of there.
I'm on it.
Unfortunately, he was not able to get out of there quick enough. And I thought I saw a weapon up there as well. But right now we have to concern ourselves with getting out of this area. Is that a weapon? I think it is. Let's grab this. The soul artifact.
Hello, Stalker. This is Professor Zaletsky speaking. I have a job that might interest you. Come to these coordinates.
It seems that many people are interested in this artifact. Let's eat really quick. This is the good professor.
I'm too busy. Sorry.
Let's wait for him to get posted.
I'm too busy. Sorry. I'm too busy. Sorry.
But let's look at what this artifact does. Artifact found at the chemical tanks. According to some, a soul is created when a human body is ensnared by an anomaly. Endurance is medium with a medium radiation negation.
I'm too busy. Sorry. I'm too busy.
No,
Sorry.
still can't
It's
talk
for
to.
the experiment. What's the problem? Stalkers go into anomalies all the time.
Yeah, stalkers do. I don't have any such orders from my commanding officer. My orders are to protect you, Professor.
Okay.
And here's a solution to our problem. I've got a job for you, Stalker. An officer from the chemical plant, Mateus, has been spreading rumors about the body of a fellow soldier spawning an artifact. I need this artifact for research purposes. It's located somewhere above the chemical tanks. Bring it to me, and I'll pay you whatever you want.
I found the corpse of Mateus's comrade lying next to the artifact.
So the whole artifact story was just an idle rumor. All that time wasted for nothing. Look, you can keep the artifact. It's of no value to me. But while we're here, would you mind dumping the body in this anomaly? For a fee, of course. The dead man doesn't care anymore. But maybe I can get more data concerning the formation of artifacts from organic matter.
All right. I'll dump the corpse into the anomaly.
I enjoy dealing with pragmatic people.
Okay. What corpse? Did he have it on him? Okay. I couldn't find out what body it was talking about because I don't think it was this one. Because when we pick up this body, and this was the only one that was next to. I don't get anything. Right? I mean, he drops that, but. And it says to drop Warden's body. But I don't know who Warden is. Unless it's talking about Mateus?
Hello? Goodbye.
Yeah, I don't. And it's not these guys. I might have to look this one up because I don't know if it's a bug or what, because that was the only soldier and let me see over here. Because I don't see any bodies up there. Unless it's that lieutenant that was underground. But that wouldn't make much sense. Because I don't see any other bodies. I mean, we can try and bring the lieutenant's body up. But that would be the only thing I could think of. So let's see. Unless this scientist is just trying to get rid of the evidence. Okay, that was. Interesting. So let's return to the scientist. And we do have the artifact still. But let's eat really quick. Sorry. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Hello?
I dumped the body into the anomaly.
Well. Nothing interesting so far. I'll check the readings after the emission. You may go, Stalker. Thanks for your help. Your pay has been forwarded to your PDA.
Awesome. So we just got 1,500 coupons for that. Not bad. Let's return to Mateus and give him his artifact because it's not really one worth keeping, in my opinion. So we may get more for giving it to him than we would if we were to sell it.
Oh, it's you.
I found your comrade's body near the artifact. You were wrong about what happened. And here's the proof.
I'm sorry I couldn't tell you the truth right away. I didn't expect you to believe me. Those S.T.A.L.K.E.R vultures are all over stuff like this. They don't care about the dead. All they want is test subjects. Here, I've sent everything I have to your PDA. I didn't expect a stalker to be more of a decent human being than my own men.
Okay, so we got some coupons and the artifact.
Keep it short or I'll put a bullet in you. After the signal, nobody will question it.
I'm a friendly. Here to see the Colonel.
Skiff, right? Come in. But don't go straight to the Colonel. See Major Dvoryankov first. That's an order.
I don't take orders from you, but I'm curious as to why you want us to see the major first.
Well-being are our top priority. Therefore, any health issues requires a visit to a medical professional.
Wait for it, guys. Here's a good one. A veteran is sharing wisdom with new recruits. Always make sure you got cold arms on you.
Got a hangover? Just press a blade to your head and you're good. I heard that one back in group.
Put the equipment on the table. I'll make sure it gets to the Colonel. He'll contact you when he's available. In the meantime, stop by our technician. He'll give you some gear to make sure you look the part.
Okay, interesting. I don't know if I'm comfortable with just giving him the emitters. Note from a chemical plant tech to Major Dorkanov. Major, I've got a few SIVAs in stock. We can use them until we sort out our supply chain issues. Naturally, I've reinforced their armor. These suits were salvaged from the stalkers who occupied the chemical plant before us. They had quite the stockpile of research equipment. They even had spare parts for the suits. I took any extras from the gear they had on, too, as I thought it might come in handy. Fortunately, those stalkers were taken out cleanly, so there weren't many holes. So what do you think? Interesting.
Come here, Skiff. The Colonel ordered me to kick you out. Here, take this. This gear's top-notch, just like the Colonel requested. I've made a few extra enhancements too, based on our combat experience.
Okay, let's see what we got. So we got some coupons, but we also got the... Oh, I need to turn that off. The PSE 20W convoy. I think we already have one of these in our stash. The suit represents a new generation in the personal protection system series of armored suits. Drawn from the experience of its predecessors, it was developed in record time to meet the specific demands of the ward. It gives us better physical protection than what we currently have on, but less other protections. Let's see if we can upgrade some
Stop.
stuff with
It's all
him.
about showing off. You think the whole zone needs to see how geared up you are? Yeah, real soldier. You've got it all wrong. You're the weapon, not your gun. I can take care of your gun, sure. But remember, a good gun isn't enough. You gotta know how to use it.
I think we can use it just fine.
What's the situation here?
Well, the brass are planning, the boys are trading stories, and I'm here busy restocking our supplies. Top-notch stuff. We're almost fully stocked, making sure there's enough gear for the reinforcements.
What are they planning?
That's what HQ is for. To keep us grunts in the dark until the orders come down the line. But when officers spend day and night briefing, we know some serious shit's in the works.
What's the chatter among the troops?
Don't you know? It's all monolith this, monolith that, monolith every which way. The big buzz is about the Dugar. Word is, they massacred the whole IPSF garrison there.
Where are these reinforcements coming from?
You're all over the place. When Korshunov got back from S.T.A.L.K.E.R, he ordered a full-scale mobilization.
Okay, let's see if we can upgrade our stuff from him.
Good as new?
Let's upgrade our cluster and repair all of our equipment. That's upgraded. And we'll upgrade that while we're here. And we'll fully upgrade our cluster. We'll upgrade that. Let's see what else. Okay, not enough coupons for an additional container. Wow, that gives us much more thermal protection and electrical protection and radio protection there. I think we'll definitely keep this. Let's... I think I might take... Take this. And... synthetic lining weight reduction. This will save me more money in the long run. But that increases my carrying capacity. And I wonder if I can install both of these at the same time. I'm going to do that. And then come over to my spas. I don't need aiming speed. And I don't need anything else. Okay, I think we're in good shape.
Take care of yourself.
Wonderful. I'm not gonna wear the armor he gave me. I do want to see who this traitor is, though.
I heard you're calling remote squads back to base. Something big's about to...
Let's see.
The zone has a challenge for everyone, even someone like me here in the kitchen. I mean, before I joined the ward, I used to work with caviar and lobsters. It's almost impossible to mess that stuff up. Now all I've got is army rations. Turning this stuff into something that resembles a decent meal is harder than turning water into wine.
All right, let's
I say,
trade. And let's see what we can get rid of with him. We'll drop that. We don't need this PDP compact, but we'll definitely take this high cap magazine. We'll hold on to the crust and we'll hold on to the soul only because we don't have them. And everything else, only 170. I feel like I can get more from a different merchant.
have fun.
Okay. Let's go talk to the colonel. How do we get up there? Here we go.
The programming of Noontiders and other ex-monolithians. But their psi immunity has been compromised ever since Project X. I can't yet say how dangerous it is for regular people.
But it is safe to say you're a fucking failure, Dolan. Well, I guess it runs in the family. Remind me, why did you save this little sack of shit from X11? And you really think all this technobabble is gonna save your ass now? I should have kicked Dolan's bullshit out of you a long time ago!
So you want me to dump it down for you? Fine. Here. See this mesh? The emitter is like the Dugas, but in miniature. The Dugas can be used to amplify psi radiation. It's powerful enough to transmit another signal and destroy the psi immunity of everything and everyone in the zone.
What? Some kind of brain scorcher?
In theory, yes. Only 10 times as powerful. That's just a rough estimate, of course.
Son of a bitch. You just want to do another experiment, don't you? Here we go again with your daddy issues. He can't stand to live in his father's shadow. Poor boy. Well, your old man also went to great lengths and ended up betraying the board and destroying everything. Oh, he was really pleased with himself, yeah? Until he got shot. You were hired to fix the problems on this project. But now, the Institute lies in ruins, and my men are dead! What are you gonna fuck up next, Dolan?
But I succeeded.
The doctor is right, Colonel. He did succeed. The Alpha artifact has been found. Project X's network is restored and functioning. The Institute's mission has been accomplished. We may have underestimated Strider, but that's not Dalin's fault. Something else is going on here. Something we don't know about yet. But I'm sure the Ward is perfectly capable of dealing with these issues. Everyone needs to be on top of their game right now. Our goal is within reach.
You heard everything, Skiff. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, Colonel. Skiff, the flash drive from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. Do you have it?
Yes.
I hope that's the end of it, Dolan. Let's get down to business.
Thanks for the gear, Colonel.
You're welcome. You earned it. I hope this isn't the last time. I'm not like Dolan. I don't make empty promises. If you're fighting by my side, you won't go into battle without the essentials.
You think Monolith poses a real threat to the entire zone?
If they manage to establish a foothold at the Dugas, It will pose a grave threat indeed. However, the Ward has a tactical advantage. I know all about their typical MO, and they don't know anything about mine.
So, how are you planning to take the Dugas?
This time, I'm going to harness the full power of the Ward. My vanguard is already scouting the area. But you belong with the main force. Captain S.T.A.L.K.E.R will brief you on the details when you get to your position.
Do you have any more questions, Yevhen?
What about the new home you promised me?
Do you want to live in a world where a fanatical sect tries to mold everyone in their own image? Because that's what they're preparing to do at the Dugas. Somehow I thought you had a different vision for the future. One where every human being will be happier than they were yesterday. Not the other way around.
What now? What's your plan?
The plan remains the same. We need to get the zone's anomalous energy under control. To achieve this, we need to reach the generators and bring them online. Then we can activate the network of research centers we've set up across the mainland. These centers are equipped with more advanced generator facilities.
That worries me because if there's generators on the mainland, then if they connect the generators to the rest of the anomalous energy in the zone, they could potentially expand the influence of the monolith.
But who do you represent? Project X? The regulatory board the Colonel mentioned?
You're quite perceptive. That much is certain. Yes, the regulatory board. As for Project X and its scientific endeavors, we simply ensured its continuity during a period when the government was unable to dedicate itself to the study of anomalous phenomena. You don't need to know the details. So let's just say we're interested in anything that can propel humanity forward along the path of evolution. That includes the zone.
Why does Colonel Korshunov see the scientists from Project X as traitors?
His statements are often quite harsh. True, they did conduct a poorly planned and unauthorized experiment that ultimately brought them down. But at the same time, they're responsible for the creation of the zone itself. So no, I wouldn't label them as traitors. Too independent, too ambitious maybe. But traitors, they were not.
Okay, I think we have all the information we need from her. Let's talk to Dr.
Thanks
Dahlin.
for retrieving the flash drive, Skiff.
It was on the way. What went wrong at the Institute? Have you figured out what caused the signal?
The telemetry data on the flash drive we brought will give us a clear picture. However, it's already evident that external interference was involved. Someone other than us had access to Azimuth Station's router and tampered with its operation. As a result, the attempt to establish connection to the generators failed, triggering the defense protocol and restarting the Monolith program.
Tell me about the Dugas. Do you think Monolith has any plans for it?
The Dugas is a former military facility. Or, at least, that was its original purpose. Its function has evolved since the creation of the zone. It now serves as both a control facility and a communication relay station. Of course, the Monolith isn't after our comms. Their goal is to use the Dugas to tap into the minds of pretty much everyone in the zone. That's their plan, I believe.
So, your father was a scientist who worked on Project X?
Not just any scientist. He was the head of the team that conducted the experiment to contact the noosphere. They eventually came to be known as Sea Consciousness. The experiment spiraled out of control, and... well, they're essentially responsible for the emergence of the zone. See you later.
Head to the small Dugas.
All right. Well, I think that's a wonderful place to stop. We completed a lot this episode, and we'll continue with the assault on the Dugas in the next one. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time.